What if I told you that the solution to one of the most private struggles millions of men face after 60 has been sitting in your kitchen spice rack this entire time? Picture 10. Un homme assis au bord de son lit, regardant le sol dans l'obscurité tranquille, se sentant comme si son corps l'avait trahi. Sa partenaire dort paisiblement à côté de lui, sans se rendre compte de la tempête de frustration, d'embarras et de peur qui se déroule dans son esprit. He wonders if this is just how things are now, if this is what getting older really means. The silence in that room isn't just quiet. It's heavy with unspoken worries about intimacy, confidence, and what it means to feel like a man when your body doesn't respond the way it used to. Here's the truth. Nobody wants to say out loud. Sexual health problems don't just affect your body. They shake the very foundation of who you are as a man. But what if those feelings of defeat and resignation were completely unnecessary? What if there was a simple, natural way to reclaim not just your physical vitality, but your confidence and connection with your partner? In the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you an ancient remedy that costs less than $5, requires no prescription, and could change everything about how you approach intimacy after Sashani. Number 1. Sexual issues and home remedies. The morning after another disappointing night, you find yourself avoiding eye contact in the bathroom mirror. Your body feels like a stranger, betraying decades of strength and confidence with responses that come too quickly or not at all. You remember when intimacy was effortless, when your body responded without hesitation, when you never had to think twice about your ability to satisfy your partner. Now, every intimate moment carries the weight of uncertainty. The silence that follows these experiences is deafening. Your partner may offer reassuring words, but you see the flicker of concern in their eyes. You start making excuses, finding reasons to avoid closeness, building walls where there used to be bridges. The man who once felt invincible now questions his very essence as a lover, as a husband, as a man. But here's what changes everything. These struggles aren't a life sentence, and they're certainly not a reflection of your worth. What you're experiencing has been quietly affecting millions of men your age, and the solution isn't found in expensive pills or complicated treatments. It's been hiding in the most ordinary place imaginable, waiting for someone to show you how to unlock its power. The path back to confidence begins with understanding that knowledge alone isn't enough. It's not about knowing what might help. It's about knowing exactly how to use it, when to use it, and what precautions will keep you safe. This precision transforms a simple remedy into a life-changing tool that can restore not just your physical response, but your sense of self. Number 2. Effects of clove and cardamom. Inside those small, unassuming spices that you've probably walked past 1,000 times in your kitchen, lies a power that ancient cultures understood long before modern medicine existed. When you hold a cardamom pod between your fingers, you're holding tiny chambers filled with oils that can change how blood moves through your body, how your vessels respond, how your most intimate moments unfold. The magic happens in ways your body craves but rarely receives anymore. As we age, our blood vessels become less flexible, less responsive. They need encouragement, a gentle nudge to remember how to expand and flow freely. Cardamom provides that nudge through its natural oils, coaxing your circulation back to life, particularly in those areas where it matters most for intimacy. But cardamom doesn't work alone in this transformation. Clove steps in with its own gift, a compound called eugenol, that acts like a spark plug for your entire system. While cardamom opens the pathways, clove energizes them, sending renewed vitality coursing through your body. It's as if these two spices were designed to complement each other, one preparing the stage while the other provides the performance. The beauty of this combination lies in its gentleness. Unlike harsh medications that shock your system into response, these spices work with your body's natural rhythms. They don't just address the physical symptoms, they help restore the confidence that comes from knowing your body is responding the way it should. This isn't about forcing a reaction, it's about reawakening what was always there. Number 3. Usage et dosage approprié, comme on dit. Tout est si question d'intimité et de guérison. The moment you place 2 cloves and 2 cardamom pods in your mouth, 15 to 20 minutes before you plan to be intimate, you're beginning a process that your body has been waiting for. The oils don't rush into your system, they ease in. dissolving gradually in your saliva, preparing your body for what's to come. This isn't about swallowing pills or choking down bitter medicine. It's about a ritual that connects you to centuries of wisdom, a practice that makes you an active participant in your own healing. As you chew slowly, feeling the warmth spread across your tongue, you're not just releasing oils into your bloodstream, you're preparing your mind for intimacy, building anticipation, creating a bridge between intention and action. For those quieter moments when you want to build your strength over time, there's the gentle practice of clove water. 2 ou 3 clous infusés dans de l'eau chaude. Sipez lentement pendant que l'après-midi s'installe autour de vous. This isn't about immediate results, it's about nurturing your body's natural capacity for arousal and stamina. It's about creating a foundation of wellness that supports every aspect of your intimate life. But here's the crucial truth that separates success from disappointment. More is not better. Deux de chaque épice est le sweet spot, l'équilibre parfait entre efficacité et sécurité. Go beyond this, and you risk turning healing into harm, comfort into discomfort. Your body responds best to gentle consistency, not overwhelming force. Respect this balance, and these simple spices will respect your body in return. Number 4. Précaution et restriction. Votre corps a été votre fidèle compagnon pendant des décennies, vous portant à travers les joies et les défis de la vie. Mais it's also accumulated its own history of sensitivities and vulnerabilities. That burning sensation in your chest after spicy food, the way your stomach rebels against certain flavors, the medications that keep your blood pressure stable, these aren't inconveniences to ignore, they're signals to respect. Si votre muqueuse gastrique a été affaiblie par des années de stress, de médicaments ou simplement le passage du temps, ces épices réchauffantes qui guérissent d'autres pourraient en devenir source de douleur pour vous. The same oils that improve circulation for many could irritate tissues that are already tender, turning a path to healing into a road to discomfort. Your body deserves better than that kind of conflict. For those whose blood runs a little too thin, whose hearts beat under the careful watch of blood thinners, these spices carry a different kind of risk. They enhance circulation so effectively that they can amplify the effects of your medications, potentially creating dangerous drops in blood pressure that leave you dizzy, unsteady, vulnerable to falls and injury. The wisdom here isn't about denying yourself healing, it's about choosing the right healing for your unique body. If these spices aren't your path, there are other roads to explore, other ways to reclaim your strength and confidence. Your journey to renewed intimacy doesn't have to include every tool in the toolkit, just the ones that honor your body's current needs and limitations. Number 5. Avantages pour les hommes et effets mentaux. Souvenez-vous quand 2 minutes semblaient être un échec, quand la peur de décevoir votre partenaire faisait chaque intimate moment feel like a test you were destined to fail? That crushing weight of inadequacy that settled on your chest, making you wonder if this was just how things would be from now on. You're not alone in this experience, and more importantly, you're not powerless to change it. The transformation that happens with this simple remedy goes far beyond the physical. Yes, men are reporting improvements from 2 minutes to 8 or 10 minutes, but the real victory lies in what happens to their minds. When you know you have a tool that works, when you've experienced success repeatedly, your entire approach to intimacy changes. The anxiety that once clouded every encounter begins to lift. There's something profound that happens in those 15 minutes before intimacy as you chew these spices and feel their warmth spreading through your body. Your mind shifts from worry to anticipation, from fear to confidence. You're not just preparing your body, you're preparing your spirit for connection. This ritual becomes a bridge between the man who doubted and the man who knows his own power. The ripple effects touch every aspect of your relationship. When you're not consumed by performance anxiety, you can focus on your partner's pleasure, on the connection between you, on the joy of physical intimacy plutôt que les mécanismes de ça. Your partner feels this shift too, sensing your renewed confidence. Your return to the man who approaches lovemaking with enthusiasm rather than dread. Number 6. Age and sex positions. Your knees protest when you climb stairs now, your back reminds you of every heavy box you lifted in your 30s, and your shoulders carry the accumulated tension of decades of responsibility. These aren't character flaws, they're the natural progression of a life fully lived. But they don't have to be barriers to intimacy. They can be invitations to discover new ways to connect. The old playbook of passion, the positions that worked when your body was 20 or 30 years younger, might not serve you anymore. Trying to force your soixante-ans body into those same patterns is like trying to wear clothes that no longer fit, uncomfortable, and ultimately counterproductive. Your body is asking for something different now, something that honors its current capabilities while still delivering pleasure and connection. When your partner takes the lead position, something beautiful happens. The pressure comes off your lower back, your knees find relief, and suddenly you can focus entirely on the experience rather than managing discomfort. This isn't about giving up control, it's about sharing it in ways that benefit both of you. Your partner gains agency over rhythm and depth, while you gain the freedom to enjoy without the burden of supporting both bodies. The fear of premature ejaculation that may have haunted your earlier years finds less power in this position. When you're not bearing physical weight and strain, when your body can relax into the experience, control becomes more natural, more sustainable. This position transforms potential weakness into collaborative strength, turning physical limitations into opportunities for deeper connection. Number sept. Spooning position and intimacy. Picture the most comfortable way you've ever held someone you love, the way your bodies naturally curve together on a quiet Sunday morning, fitting like pieces of a puzzle that were always meant to connect. This same tenderness, this same natural alignment, can become your pathway to renewed intimacy when other approaches feel too demanding on your aging body. Lying on your side together, your chest against their back, eliminates the weight-bearing challenges that make other positions uncomfortable. Your knees can bend naturally, your spine maintains its curve, your shoulders and arms can support without strain. It's as if this position was designed specifically for bodies that have earned their rest but not their retirement from love. The gentle nature of this approach allows your heart rate to stay steady, your blood pressure to remain controlled, while still providing all the physical connection and pleasure you crave. Your body doesn't have to choose between cardiovascular safety and intimate satisfaction. It can have both in the loving embrace of this side-by-side position. But perhaps the most beautiful aspect of spooning intimacy is how it prioritizes emotional connection alongside physical pleasure. Your faces are close enough for whispered words. Your hands are free to caress and explore. Your breathing naturally synchronizes. This position reminds you that great intimacy has always been about more than mechanics. It's about the profound human experience of being completely present with someone you love. Number 8. Priorité en fonction de l'âge. Le jeune homme que vous étiez a abordé l'intimité comme un sprint, axé sur la vitesse, l'intensité et la démonstration de quelque chose au monde et à vous-même. But the man you are now has the wisdom to understand that the most meaningful experiences in life unfold slowly, with intention, with deep appreciation for each moment. This shift in perspective isn't a concession to age, it's a graduation to mastery. Your breath has become your ally in ways you never understood when you were younger. Deep, intentional breathing doesn't just calm your nerves, it enhances circulation, prolongs endurance, and creates a meditative quality to your intimate moments. Each breath becomes a bridge between your body and your mind, helping you stay present and connected rather than lost in performance anxiety. The race against time that once drove your intimate encounters can finally be set aside. Now you understand that satisfaction doesn't come from rushing toward a finish line, it comes from savoring the journey. Every touch, every caress, every moment of connection becomes significant when you're not constantly watching the clock or measuring your performance against some imaginary standard. This is the gift of intimate maturity. The recognition that your partner doesn't need you to be the man you were at 30, they need you to be the best version of the man you are today. When you embrace positions that honor your current physical reality, when you prioritize connection over performance, when you approach intimacy as an expression of love rather than a test of virility, you discover that age hasn't diminished your capacity for great intimacy. It has simply revealed its true nature. Here's the truth that no one talks about enough. Your worth as a man, as a lover, as a partner, was never defined by the speed of your performance or the rigidity of your response. It was always about your capacity to love, to connect, to be present with the person who chose to share their most vulnerable moments with you. Today, you've learned that the kitchen spices you've ignored for years hold keys to renewed confidence. You've discovered that positions you may have never considered can transform discomfort into pleasure, anxiety into connection. But more than anything, you've been reminded that intimacy after 60 isn't about recapturing your youth. It's about embracing the wisdom that comes with experience. The simple ritual of chewing cloves and cardamom 15 minutes avant l'intimité n'est pas seulement question d'amélioration du flux sanguin. It's about taking control, about refusing to let your body's changes define the limits of your love life. When you choose positions that honor your current physical reality, you're not settling for less. You're choosing more connection, more comfort, more genuine pleasure for both you and your partner. This journey from doubt to confidence doesn't happen overnight, but it begins with the first step you take tonight. Which of these insights spoke most directly to your heart today? Was it the simplicity of the remedy, the dignity of adapting your approach, or the permission to prioritize experience over performance? Si ce message a touché quelque chose de profond en vous, veuillez le partager avec les hommes de votre vie qui pourraient être en difficulté en silence. Sometimes the most powerful gift we can give is letting someone know they're not alone. Next time, we'll explore how the foods on your dinner table can become allies in your quest for sustained energy and vitality. Until then, remember this. Every day you choose to care for yourself is a victory worth celebrating.